Hello, thank you for having me.
Hi, let's get started. Tell me about your experience or your education, training, or both.
Okay, well, currently I am a college student. I am in my second semester of college and I am majoring in cybersecurity. I um, don't have any experience in the cybersecurity workforce area, but I do have a current job in retail and I have 2 years of experience in that. I also um, think that I've acquired many skills with that job in terms of interacting and working with others.
All right, thank you. Tell me about the time you resolved conflict with another person in the workplace.
All right, so one day I was at the registers in my current job, and I remember that there was a customer, a woman with a child that came to the registers, and she told me that she had put some stuff on hold, so I went to go get it. I noticed that she had an accent, so when I went to go get her stuff, I asked her if the things that I had currently were hers, and she said something, but I didn't understand what she said, and I was like, "Oh, well." I asked her to repeat herself, right? But I kind of felt a little embarrassed to tell her to repeat herself a third time, and then another coworker of mine came up and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is her stuff." So I took it and I brought it to the counter. And so I started scanning the stuff, and as I started scanning, I asked her if by any chance she spoke Spanish because she seemed like a Hispanic or Latin woman. And she asked me in a very rude way. She was like, "Why do you not speak English here?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's just that I noticed that you had an accent. So I was wondering if you speak Spanish, I can help you with that because, I speak Spanish too." So she was very she didn't take that very well. And I noticed, so instead I just, I was like, "Sorry." And then I just kept scanning her stuff. And I treated her like everyone else, at least I hope I did. I was as nice as I would have been to any other customer. At the end, I was like, "Okay, thank you." When we were done with the transaction and everything, I said, "Thank you, have a great day." And it turns out that a few days later, she had gone back to the store and she had told the manager that I had treated her poorly, which is something that I did not do. And I found out from another coworker who told me that the manager, had spoken with this woman and that this woman specifically talked about me. And I never expected that because I didn't think she'd take it that way. I was taken aback by it. But at the same time, I didn't get in trouble because usually I always try to provide good service to the customers, but for this specific reason it didn't work out for her and she took it the wrong way, unfortunately. And but I think that I kept good control. I was able to keep my cool, and despite the fact that I felt the opposite, but I was able to do that, and I did not get in trouble once again, like I said, because it was a problem the customer was having, so I tried not to get involved with it.
All right. And lastly, why should I hire you?
Well, I first of all I am bilingual, so I speak 2 languages fluently. I understand them and I read them and I write them as well. I can work in teams and I can work alone as well. I'm very versatile in that. I am quick. I can work under pressure. I tend to follow a routine. If I'm given a routine, then I will follow it. And I do well not getting involved with other people's problems, such as those customers. If I see that somebody needs help with something, I usually, do what I can to help them. If I see that I cannot provide the help that they need so that they can fix their problem, then I'll go and ask or find someone that can, if possible. And also, I want to learn as much as I can. I want to be the best employee that I can possibly be because I also want to become more efficient. And I think it not only helps the team, the environment in which I'm in, but also me as a person. It'll help me grow and improve. learning more is better. Knowledge is power. So I do think that that's why it would be a good option to hire me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.